Hi, so before we jump into the video today, I am going to be setting up this big Happy Planner writing notebook in this video, but before we do that, I just wanted to let you know that I am finally done with Castle of Cards and Shadows. It's been a long time in the making, and I cannot believe that I'm finally done editing this book. So the release date for Castle of Cards and Shadows is August 15th, 2023, which is coming up very, very soon. Actually, right now, in the description below, I've linked the Amazon page. You can actually go on and pre-order this. I've already uploaded the final files. Everything's complete on there, so it's definitely releasing on the 15th. So if you do want to pre-order this time, you will get your book on the 15th. Otherwise, if you don't want to pre-order, that's totally fine. I'm going to also post a video on release day to remind you. So if you want to subscribe and be reminded when this book goes live, you can do that. Also, I have a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway going on for all the ARC readers, everybody who signed up to read this book early. Thank you so much. I will be drawing the random winner on August 22nd, so a week after release. I will be drawing that winner, and again, I will be posting it on this channel who won that giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed and watch out for that. Also, you'll get an email. And with that out of the way, let's get into my setup of this big Happy Planner writer's notebook. Okay, so we're gonna set up a big size writing notebook today, but first I have to open this box because it has some stuff in it that we'll need. I got this on the Happy Planner website during one of their like recent sales. So I got one of these. This is one of their like deluxe covers for their planners. It's in the big size. And they had it for like $10, so I had to get it. And then these are some black metal discs, and they have Mickey Mouse in the middle instead of a heart. So this is it. This is my haul. And it's been a couple of years, actually, since I've used one of their deluxe covers. Ooh, that's really nice. I thought the inside would be brighter, but I actually really like this. So I like these covers because you can keep like stickers and stuff on the side here, or just any little thing you want to have, like a piece of paper or something. And then over here it's got this pen loop and this other folder. So I really like these covers. They can hold a lot of extra stuff. So for now I'm going to set this off to the side because we're going to be setting up my notebook, and then we'll put the cover on. But here are my discs. For the cover, I have this big size, really pretty cover that I got on one of their dashboard planners that I also got recently on sale. This is a very beautiful cover, but I think what I want to do is actually turn it inside out, and it has these really pretty falling stars, like a shower of falling stars, and I thought that was so cute. So we're going to turn it inside out and use it like this. And it kind of just matches these black discs and goes really nice together, I think. Of course, it would also be nice on this side with the black discs. I don't know. I think if I was using it on this side, I'd prefer like gold discs or something. But the black on black, I think, is really nice. So this is just a little nitpicky thing, but this paper doesn't go like all the way back here. So when I put, say, like a white piece of paper in here, you'll be able to see a little white bar. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so you'll be able to see a little bit of white here, and I don't like that. So what I have here is just a piece of black scrapbook paper that I cut to letter size, and then I punched it with my big Happy Planner punch, and I'm just going to stick it behind the cover and just hope that that takes out some of the white that'll kind of like poke through. Hope that helps a little bit. Oh yeah, so that took it away. So there's a little trick if you don't like the white bar, because this paper here under this laminate doesn't like stretch all the way to the end. So here I have this 12-month writing goals timeline. I actually made this myself on Canva, and I probably used like a template that was already in Canva. In fact, I'm almost positive I used and just like modified a template for this. I made it a long time ago, but I just put like a different color for every month that I felt like kind of went with the month. And then I'm just going to write down like some writing goals that I have. So this is just for me, but I printed it on this really nice paper that's really thick. It's called HP Premium 32, I think. It looks like this. Yeah, so it looks like this. And it comes with quite a few. So I've just been printing everything you're going to see in this notebook on this paper. And it's really nice. It's a lot like the Happy Planner paper. So, and obviously you don't have to use that paper. If you're going to make something like this, you can just use regular paper, but I'm a little extra, so. Scooch that aside, and then what do I want to put in here next? I got this like twin loop planner from the Happy Planner website too. It was on sale for like $10. Obviously it was not a disc bound originally, but what I did was I took the loop apart, pulled out these pages, and then just punched it with my punch, so you can kind of see that I did that. Obviously it's not perfect and it looks weird because it used to be a twin loop planner, but I'm not using the planner pages that this planner came with at all. So I pulled out these monthly sections and I'm just using the big monthly sections from here. I like to have just the month at a glance whenever I want to see it. So I did that for August, September, October, November, and December. So the rest of the year of 2023. And these have really cute like seasonal dividers. And I'm not going to use the weekly pages at all. I just put the date, just the monthly sections in here. So I'm going to have a section of just that. Just if I ever, you know, I don't know, like I'm going to move the tasks that I put on my timeline probably to these. So I'll just have them all up here. And then what do I want to do next? I have so much stuff here. Okay, so this is another Canva template that I just like edited. This was like a cleaning master list and I edited it. I called it my writing reset. Sarah Cannon over on the Heart Breathings channel has like a writing reset. This is not the same thing as hers. Mine is completely different. Mine is literally just clean my house. That's my writing reset because I've been working so hard on Castle of Cards and Shadows for so long that my house is just completely gone by the wayside. So I made this list of all the different rooms in my house and all the areas I want to clean up and made this little checklist for myself. So it seems like kind of a weird thing to put in a writing notebook, but to me it makes perfect sense. So I'm going to stick my writing reset here. And actually, yeah, I'll do that later. Okay, so for now we're just going to put in our pages and then I'll put dividers in after. So I printed a couple of these different things. So I'll explain to you what this is. So this is an 8-step process for a solid scene worksheet. And I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive actually, that I got this from author C.S. Lakin, who I think still has a blog somewhere on the interwebs. But I got this like a couple years ago from her. I'm pretty sure from her. And it's just like, I saw it, I had saved it to my Google Drive and I just saw it sitting there and I'm like, wow, this is really good. I was reading through it. So I'm going to stick this in here. This is just to help me create really good scenes in my book. And I think it's like the best scene worksheet that I've ever come across. So, if I can find this still online, I'll link it. Otherwise I'll just link her website, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to offer this as a download or anything because it's not mine, but if I can find it, I will link it for you. And then here I just have a couple of sheets. I got these from the Heart Breathings resource library from Sarah Cannon. She made these really cool writing plan pages, and basically you just write like the title of the book, how many words you want the book to be, the words per day goal that you have, and then you can basically track every single step of your process with the project, like from start to finish. And then there's like a little review at the end. And so I printed 4 of these for 4 different book projects that I can track in here. And the reason I'm setting up this big writing notebook is because I absolutely love the classic size one I set up. Here, I'll grab it. So this is the classic size one that I set up. I changed out the cover for August, but I absolutely adore it, and I've been getting a lot of good use out of it. And I just wanted like a bigger one that I could print out different workbooks in and have like space for big like brain dumps and places to be messy with my ideas, and just to use all these different sheets without having to resize it for a classic and then like cut it down. This way I can just print stuff out, punch it, and stick it in without having to do anything extra to it. And I've been really getting into the Happy Planner big size lately. I think it's really great. It gives you a lot of space to write, and I love it. I also still love the classic size a lot, just because of its portability, and it's just cute. And I like how thick this is, and it just feels good. But I also want like a big one for just other things. So there's that. There's my writing plan. And there's probably going to be a lot of shadows in this video. I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix that. I probably need like a ring light or something, and I just don't have one yet. So this is another workbook I printed out, and this is quite large, especially with the thick paper that I put it on. But this is how to plan and write a series, and I'm thinking about writing a series next. So far I've only written standalones, but if I do go through with the series idea that I have, I want to be able to plan it effectively. So this is something, I won't flip through the whole thing, but this is just something that Sarah Cannon offers in her resource library. So if you're interested, I'll drop a link so that you can sign up for her email list and use everything in her resource library. She's got some good stuff in there. I don't need a lot of it because I feel like a lot of it is really good for like beginner writers as well. So if you're a beginner, that's great. But she's also got some like stuff that could be for any writer. So not saying I'm not a beginner, but just that like I know a lot of the stuff already that she might have in there, and so I don't necessarily need it on a workbook page. But if you want to take a look through that resource library, she's got some good stuff in there. And again, I just printed this out on regular 8.5 by 11 paper. Well, not regular, the HP 32 8.5 by 11 paper, and punched it using my big Happy Planner punch that I had bought. And I probably could have like done the odd and even pages and printed it like on both sides. But I just went with one side. I'm not sure why, but it's just how I did it. So that's in here. Let's see how thick this is now. Okay, so that's a pretty good size so far. I'm really liking how this looks, and I think it'll be really pretty in my cover, my silver cover. So far I've just got this scrapbook paper. I've got this writing timeline, these monthly sections for like month at a glance type stuff, my writing reset, my solid scene worksheet, some writing plans, and then how to plan and write a series workbook. And I just have a few more things to put in here. So this is called the Universal Fantasy Official Butter Workbook. This is from a book called, hang on, I'll grab it, I have it here. It's called 7-Figure Fiction. Everyone and their mother is talking about this right now. Everyone's read it and bought it probably. There's like this workbook. I actually found it on, I think, this author's website, or I went on Kindle. I went on Amazon actually, and I think she has like this type of version of this workbook, but she also has a printable one or something. And so I printed this out. Long story short. And so, yeah, it's, I don't know, like it probably wouldn't make sense to you unless you read the book. So I would highly recommend buying and reading her book. I will link that as well. And yeah, it's just on how to make your writing like more marketable. So I'm going to use this workbook probably for every book I write in the future, just to make it more universally like marketable, I guess. Not really, like within your genre, obviously, like not everybody's gonna like your book no matter what, but just within your genre that you're writing in. So there's that, and that added a lot of bulk because that was quite a long workbook. I think it was like 28 pages or something. So for the rest of this, I had bought this big Happy Notes notebook. I got it on Joann, the Joann website, and I think I got it for like $11 or something. So it was on sale. I just really liked this paper that came in it. The inside cover is really cool too. But I really liked the paper that came in it. And the dividers are kind of cool because they're starry, but this is the paper. It's just really, really simple and plain, except it's got this pretty like purple watercolor looking thing on the inside. So I'm gonna take probably a whole section of this paper, and I'll go ahead and take this starry divider out too because it kind of goes with the theme. So I'm gonna stick that in, and then I'm gonna stick in a section of this note paper. And this is just, again, for like brain dumps, just being messy with my ideas. I could have just like punched regular paper that I have and stuck it in here, just computer-sized paper, 8.5 by 11, but I don't know, I just thought this was pretty. And I like not having to make my own dividers. Although I could do that too with like scrapbook paper and punch it. That's another good idea. Ways to use scrapbook paper in your planner. Okay. This is pretty good. I might even add just a little more. And I'm gonna continue adding to this over time. This is definitely not like done. You know what I'm saying? I can totally just put whatever I want in here, punch it and stick it in. It'll be completely fine. And it'll be fine if I decide to change stuff up later, if it's not working for me. If I don't like the workbooks, you know, I'll take them out and replace them with something else. This is just kind of how I'm setting it up now. How I think I'll be using it. Yep, that's pretty good. And then here at the end, I'm going to flip to the end. I'd like to get like a folder to put in here. I always like to have folders in my planners and notebooks, but I don't have a big size one right now. So I might either like make my own with scrapbook paper and like laminating it and stuff. I might try to do something like that. I don't know if I'll be successful. Or I might just wait until I can find a big size folder that's really cheap or something. But the last few things I have here are, I printed these stickers. I got these on Etsy. They just say "Write" with a lot of cute little designs. And I printed them on my Silhouette machine. Or I printed them on my printer on sticker paper. And I cut them out with my Silhouette machine. So each of these are an individual sticker. And then I just punch the sticker sheet and I can stick this in here to use whenever I want, either in this notebook or in my writing planner or whatever. And then I have one more, and these say "Revise, Outline, Edit." Yep, just revise, outline, edit. And this is from a place called Days Untangled on Etsy, and I'll link that as well. But these are just really, really cute, simple writing stickers that I can use when I'm planning my writing. And these definitely aren't necessary. I just think they're cute, and I like to use stickers. So I printed another, or I cut out and punched another one of these scrapbook pages. So I'll just flip this over and stick it here in the back, so that the back cover also has it behind there. And then I think actually after this, I don't know, I just thought this was pretty. This is just another piece of scrapbook paper I had in one of my packs, and I just really wanted it in here. So there's literally no purpose for it. It's just pretty. I might, like, I don't know, put a little collage on here, or I might just keep it the way it is because it's just all shiny and stuff. Or maybe I'll like put a collage on the back, or like a vision board or something. I don't know. But I just want that in here. And then last thing is I got these, they're called dashboards. They're basically bookmarks, and they're classic size. They're like sized for the classic Happy Planner, but I couldn't find any big size ones. I don't even know if they make big size packs of these or not, but these are pretty. Like this one says Dream, and they're just like pretty watercolor, like starry looking ones. So I figured they would go well with this, and I can still stick them in here even though they're not big size, and they just won't go all the way to the bottom, which is totally fine. So I think for this first one, I don't need dividers for these because I can just grab the tab and flip to the month. There's nothing to to flip past in those, but maybe this is right here in the front too, so I don't really think I need a divider for it. But I would love to have one here for my writing reset, so I can easily flip to this. So this just sticks out the top, so I can easily grab it, access this page. And then let's see. You know what? I might put my writing plan here in the front actually, because it's like more of a general thing. Right after my writing reset, I'll do my writing plan. Yeah, and then my scene worksheets. I think I'll divide up my scene worksheet and divide up my workbooks here. So that's how I'll use my other two dividers, I think. Actually, I think I'm just going to put a divider in front of each of these workbooks. So in front of this Sarah Cannon workbook, I'll put this. And then in front of this Butter workbook, I'll put this one. That way I can just easily flip to either one. And then I'll probably move these to whatever page I'm on in the workbook as I go through them. But for now I haven't started them, so I'll go here in the front. And okay, so that's that. This is kind of how I think they're gonna go for now. Obviously, like, if that doesn't work, I can always move stuff around. That's why it's a happy planner, right? I can move it around. And then last thing is this divider, or this divider, this cover. So I'll open this up and stick this in here. And the way you use it is you just slide the cover into this back pocket. And again, I got this for literally $10, so super good deal. I'll link this below too if you're interested. Maybe they still have a sale on them. I'm not sure. But yeah, wow. This feels really nice when I'm holding it. And then when you flip it open, it just looks really nice and minimal and just, I don't know. I like it. So let's put a pen in here. I have a couple of different pen options. So this one is my favorite type of pen. It's the Pilot Precise V5. So I might put that in here. I also have this really pretty, like, purple shimmery pen, or this Erin Condren Inspire pen. This is their Inspire design from this year. Let's see. I know it doesn't really matter what pen I put in here, but to me it does. Okay, so this loop is actually kind of small. I think my Pilot pen should fit fine in here. Okay, so I have to kind of like grab it and pull on it because it's elastic. But yeah, this will like stretch out over time and I'll be able to just slip my pen in, but for now it's kind of hard to put in, but that's okay. So there's that, my black pen to match my black cover, and my cute little case, and that's that. There's my notebook setup, and that's what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna love using this, and I might like put little labels on the tabs and dividers, I'm not sure, but that'll be another thing for another time. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope that you liked it. I hope you got some good ideas, and I'll see you next time. Bye.